Welcome to Introduction 2. I thought what better place to start than on a wall of before and after pictures, a small sampling of our success here at Stand Firm Fitness. Now this button's actually going to drive you to an entirely different menu, a lot of important points on that menu. So if you've seen me before or you don't want to hear me now, press the fast forward button or the menu button and you'll be directed toward that new menu. However, there's some important points I want to go over here first. First and foremost, this is not a typical exercise DVD. You're not going to be working out while you watch me here, thankfully, because it's long. There's a lot of information I'm covering. But you can sit on the couch, pull up a Chairmaster and a big bucket of hot air popcorn and watch me work. It's educational, it's instructional. Just don't think you need to do leg extensions for 8 minutes when I explain how to do that exercise. So that's one important point. Also, this is not all-inclusive. This is about strength training, and there's different components of fitness. There's muscular strength and endurance, which I'm going over in this DVD. But there's also cardiovascular fitness or circular respiratory fitness. There's flexibility or stretching. There's body composition, which is a percent body fat. It's how much fat you have compared to lean tissue in your body. There's nutrition. There's a lot of other aspects of fitness. We're focusing on just a couple in this DVD. Keep in mind you do need to do other types of exercise as well. We have more information on those different types of exercise on our website, healthyintroductions.com. You can check out our other DVD products as well as other ebooks that we do have available. Also, please keep in mind that the information in this DVD is designed for an apparently healthy population of individuals. Now, I'm trying to be all things to all people, and I'm trying to incorporate principles by governing agencies in the field of exercise and fitness, companies like the American College of Sports Medicine, the National Strength and Conditioning Association. I don't know your specific medical situation. I don't know your current health status or health history. And it's really important that you seek the guidance of your physician before you start an exercise program. There's major primary risk factors of heart disease that you have to incorporate when you're starting up an exercise program that I can't test through this DVD. There's things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, family history of heart disease, smoking, and diabetes. And if you have 2 of those risk factors, it doesn't double your risk, it actually exponentially increases it. If you have 3, it's really bad. So make sure you start an exercise program slowly, progressively, and safely. It's worth the wait if you do have to see your physician before starting something up. And I'd recommend you actually give this DVD to your physician. I'd appreciate the opportunity to speak with them. So often doctors are looking to get information out to their patients. They recommend exercise, but they really don't know what to tell them to do, or they don't have the time to go through a personal exercise prescription. So hopefully I can help fill that void. Also, as far as the menu system on this DVD, it's very easy to navigate. The first menu you're about to go to is the Introduction 2 menu. Though I'm sure you're anxious to get right to the meat of the program, the actual exercises, I'd highly recommend taking the time to view at least the first 2 topics, Muscle Magic and Training Tricks. Muscle Magic briefly describes the benefits of strength training. It's not just about strength. It's actually important enough to have made Healthy Introductions to Strength Training the first DVD in the Healthy Introductions series. The Training Tricks button is one of the most important on the entire DVD, and I really don't want it to get overlooked. Most strength training exercises have common ground. They have some general principles that can be followed regardless of what body part you're working or which exercise you're performing. Things like range of motion, breathing, speed of movement, seat positions, weight selections, etc. If you don't know anything about strength training, or more importantly, if you think you know everything about strength training, you'll benefit tremendously from this information. Also, the rest of the DVD will make a lot more sense to you. Once you have thoroughly perused all of the information linked to this menu, then you can click on Return to Main Menu and get back to the main section of the DVD. Now, because of the large amount of reference information contained in this series, the exercises for push muscles, leg muscles, and pull muscles have been divided into 3 separate DVDs. All of the introductory information is always available, but each of the 3 DVDs only allows access to one of the 3 muscle groupings, push, legs, or pull. For instance, if you're watching the legs DVD, the leg exercises are the only ones available on this menu. If you select either push or pull, you will be reminded to switch to the appropriate DVD for that particular muscle grouping. So now that you know how to switch DVDs to access all of the exercises, let's quickly look at how to best and realistically approach absorbing all of the information. As you can see, there are 3 separate workout categories: push, legs, and pull. Within these 3 sub-menus, there are almost 3 hours of information, 3 hours of me. I certainly don't expect you to listen to me for 3 hours straight. I couldn't do it either. So what I've done is split the information into 5 or 10 minute semi-tolerable chunks. For example, if you click on Push Day, you have 7 exercises to eventually learn. Start with the first, push-ups, which will take you about 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 24 seconds to be exact. And if you don't catch it all the first time through, either watch it again or just use the handy little memory jogger cards included in your package. And that's it for push muscles that day, push-ups only. Then on leg day, it's squats only, 5 minutes and 44 seconds. And on pull day, it's a long-winded 8 minutes and 44 seconds of pull downs. So over the course of 3 separate workout days, you've learned 3 exercises. While this may not seem like much, push-ups, squats, and pull downs are the 3 most fundamental movements in strength training. Not only do you know how to do them, but you probably know how to do these 3 exercises better than 99% of other people in your gym or fitness center. People will be asking you for advice, and don't forget to send them to healthyintroductions.com. Anyway, you've got 1 week and 3 exercises under your belt. On to week 2. This week you should learn the second exercise from each menu, and you might want to review the first one just for fun. Now each workout consists of 2 exercises. Perhaps Monday is push, so you perform push-ups and pec fly. Wednesday might be squats and leg extensions for leg day, and Friday be pull-downs and pull-over for, you guessed it, pull day. Learn a new exercise in each menu each week, and in 7 weeks you'll have an incredible long-term strength training program. One subtle feature that you may not notice is the exercise timeline. Regardless of which routine or exercise you're watching, the red dot shows you how far along you are in the clip. It gives you an idea of how much more information is left for that particular exercise. Each clip is also broken into key chapter points, so in case you just want to jump ahead, just press the next chapter button on your DVD remote. This is especially helpful when you have already watched the DVD in its entirety and you just want to review some of the information. So that's it for the preamble to the Introductions 2 menu. Remember, if you want to get to this menu without listening to my pre-babble, just press the fast forward or the menu button on your DVD remote. So let's go on to muscle magic and training tricks.